Morgan Housel writes about these behaviors, tips, and psychological tricks. Number 1. No one is crazy. We are challenged by the fact that no amount of learning or open-mindedness can truly restore a sense of fear and uncertainty. Every financial decision a person makes, it makes sense to them at the time. Number 2. Luck and risk. The trick to dealing with failure is to plan your financial life so that a bad investment here or a missed financial goal there can't bring you to your knees, so you can gamble until the odds are in your favor. Number 3. When it's never enough. The most complicated financial skill to master is the ability to set your goals. But it's also one of the most important. Social comparison is the biggest problem here. As Nassim Taleb. Number 4. Compounding wins. The great lesson of the Ice Age is that you don't need an incredible amount of power to achieve incredible results. An ice age starts when summer can't warm up enough to melt the previous winter's month. The ice left behind makes it easier to accumulate snow the following winter, which makes it even easier to accumulate even more snow the following winter. Perpetual snow reflects more sunshine, which results in more snow. Number 5. Becoming versus staying wealthy. Getting money requires taking risks, being optimistic, and putting yourself out there. But keeping money requires the opposite of taking risk. It requires humility and fear that what you have made can be taken away from you just as fast. It requires frugality and an acceptance that at least some of what you have made is attributable to luck, so past success can't be relied upon to repeat indefinitely. Number 6. How to win. Successful art dealers work like an index fund. Traders buy artworks in a portfolio, not individually. After buying, they wait a few years for the valuable pieces in the portfolio to increase in value. It is not the sum of the value of all the paintings that makes the portfolio profitable, but the few exceptions that become disproportionately valuable. Number 7. Freedom. Research has shown that a sense of control over life is a more reliable predictor of positive well-being than any other objective circumstance in our lives that we take into account. Psychologists call this phenomenon reactivity. Number 8. The man in the car paradox. When you see someone driving a nice car, you rarely think about how cool the guy driving the car is. Instead, you think about how cool other people would think I was if I had a car like that. But they wouldn't think I was cool. You don't think they are cool. Number 9. Wealth is what you can't see. Wealth is the nice cars not purchased, the diamonds not bought, the watches not worn, the clothes foregone, and the first-class upgrade declined. Wealth is financial assets that haven't yet been converted into the stuff you see. Number 10. Savings. Wealth building has little to do with your income or investment returns and more to do with your savings rate. When you define savings as the difference between your ego and your income, you realize why many people with decent incomes save so little. A daily battle against instinct is to stretch your peacock feathers to the limit and keep up with others who are doing the same. Saving without a goal. Saving only for a specific purpose makes sense in a predictable world. But ours isn't. Saving is a hedge against life's inevitable surprises so that you are not caught off guard at the worst possible moment. Number 11. Reasonable rational. There is a well-documented bias towards the home. People invest in the companies of the country they live in while ignoring the other 95% of the planet. This would not be rational until you consider that in investing you are effectively giving money to strangers. Number 12. Surprise. Scott Sagan, a professor at Stanford University, once said something that should be posted on the wall of everyone who follows markets and investing. Things happen all the time that have never happened before. Number 13. Possibilities for error. The difference between what is technically tolerable and what is emotionally possible is an overlooked version of the potential for error. Number 14. The future you is different than you now. It's a basic tenet of psychology that people are poor predictors of their future selves. Envisioning a goal is easy and fun, becoming a doctor. Competitive activity in support of a goal, combined with the increased stressors of real life, is something else entirely. Number 15. Nothing is free. Everything has a price, and the key to a lot of things with money is just figuring out what that price is and being willing to pay it. Number 16. You and me. It's hard to understand that other investors have different goals than we do. We are incapable, because of a mental error, of understanding that rational people can see the world through a completely different lens to our own. Number 17. Tempting pessimism. For reasons I have never understood, people like to hear that the world is going to hell. Thanks for watching.